observation is extremely important, and it's one of those, like silence, is one of those extremely neglected aspects of a warrior's training. Our ancestors said the Greek language is one of noise and confusion. And we're part of a society that teaches our children to talk just to be talking, to not be able to be still. You talk to, when children would first come to Akaban and we would have moments of silence, or I say, I need you to stop, think about this. They would, pretty much go crazy because that was not what they were used to. They're used to noise, they're used to constant movement. So the observation is in the mirror. That's, me, what Chuck D, attention is a new currency. So if everything is if everything is material based, if everything is about self-aggrandizement, if everything is about how I look, how I perceive, who I'm imitating, then the only thing you observe are those things that you have already decided are the way that fits you.
Yeah.
So you don't have room to bring in new information. I'm not talking about information that necessarily contradicts what you are. If you're African-centered or close to being African-centered, then there's going to be new information, but it's not going to contradict what you...
Exactly.
The best warriors that I have seen, they talk, but they don't talk meaninglessly. They don't just talk to be talking when they're talking about something that is something serious.
Right.
It's something that needs to be dealt with. But most of the time you see them, they're at work. They're digging up the dirt in the garden. They may be, teaching chess or something, but you see them working.
Right.
And we have adopted so much of our destroyers that it's not funny. So our idea of work has been developed into having someone do the work for us, and that's getting over on people. That's the new work for us.
Yeah.
The idea that if I say it, then it has to be true, even if it's a complete total lie, because I say it. That's part of the new philosophy. So you can't. You don't have the ability to observe. I remember reading about this group on the continent, from anthropology, going back a time. And these, it wasn't a he-book, but these were iron workers. And in this community, the boys' rights was 7 years long. And in this rights, for that 7 years, they couldn't ask any questions.
Okay.
They were supposed to observe, study, think about what the blacksmith master was doing. And what the study concluded was that when the 7 years was up, they didn't have any questions because all that observing and thinking took them beyond what he was doing because they were studying what he was doing. So now I see us where the children, and there's nothing wrong with questions, but they start asking questions before they've taken the time to observe.
Exactly.
And what made me really begin to think about that was dealing with young folk, and young folk don't raise themselves, so this is not blaming young folk. Seeing that before you're able to get the answer out to the last question, another question is being asked, which meant you just wanted to be heard,
Exactly.
or the answer I gave wasn't the one that you wanted.
To hear.
So the observing is very critical. I was talking to